Hi guys, Hijigon here, back here with another video about why I love Naruto so much, and you'll find out why in this video. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
My heart's beating faster, I know what I'm after. I've been standing here my whole life, everything I've seen twice. Now it's time I realize it's spinning back around now. On this road I'm crawling.
So why do I love Naruto so much? Well, there's lots of different reasons. The first one being it's made me feel lots of emotions, such as it made me feel very happy, sad, and even sometimes angry. But to truly realize why I love Naruto so much, I must look back to when I first got into Naruto. It was 2010, I was living in Paris, and I was watching Pokemon with my Japanese friend on his computer. And then an ad came up, an ad of Naruto. And that's when it all started. The ad blew me away, as in the ad we got to see Naruto, and I got to see how Naruto was really just, everyone excluded him from society, and this really touched me when I saw the ad. I also like the fact that it glimpsed to some parts, it glimpsed to Neji versus Hinata. I also really loved the fight, the aspect that everyone was a ninja. It was really a show which I would have loved to watch, but you know me, stupid me, I cannot just forgot about it until the next year, 2011. In 2011, I actually took it upon myself to start watching Naruto, though I only watched up to the first 11 episodes, which if you guys don't know is at the end of the mist arc. Now, it really touched on me again, how really just tragic Naruto's backstory was, as it was kind of relatable to me since I'd always felt like I'd been excluded from stuff. So first of all, that really got me to like Naruto as a character. Also, I found that Haku's backstory also had an impact on me, but at the time I was really young and I really got into anime at that period of time for the awesome Dragon Ball Z type spectacular who is stronger type fighting anime. So I didn't really watch Naruto in 2011 that much until 2012. Now 2012 was a year for me when I had the brilliant idea to go back and to actually finish watching Naruto. Now I started watching part 1 of Naruto. I watched part 1 and I finished part 1 all the way by just before the middle of the year. I also finished watching the English dub of both Naruto and Naruto Shippuden by just 3/4 through the year, and by the end of the year I'd finished watching the sub and I was all caught up just in time for the Obito reveal. And at that time, my love for Naruto was growing at a very rapid pace, as Naruto quickly became my favorite anime, and by 2013 I was even watching anime YouTubers such as Double 4 Anime and Forever World, and by 2014 I was reading the Naruto manga. But there is a reason why I love Naruto so much, and why I think if any of you haven't watched Naruto, or why you should watch Naruto, why Naruto is great in general. So I'll be giving you 5 reasons why Naruto is amazing. So the first reason why Naruto is amazing is Naruto's characters. Naruto's characters are nothing short of absolutely spectacular. Whether it's Rock Lee, the talentless fuck up who all his life he's been the underdog, but through hard work he's managed to rise above everyone else and gain power beyond his expectations, or whether it's Naruto, the boy ostracized by his village who grew up to become the village's leader and the hero, or Sasuke, the boy who wanted revenge on his brother and got it. Everyone seemed to have their own motivation, and this was brilliant because out of the whole cast of Naruto characters, there's not even one dull character. Even some of the weakest characters like Sakura felt grounded, and you could see what their intentions were, and every character played a meaningful part of the story, which is not something I could say for lots of other shows. For instance, Neji was there kind of as a different part of ideology, telling Naruto that destiny is fixed, and that really got some good character development, as we got to see Naruto change Neji, and we got to see 2 ideologies clash, which we see often in Naruto. And the fact that each one impacts the story leads me on to my second point, which is the story. The story in Naruto is really something just quite special. Basically, to give you a roundup of the story of Naruto, you follow Naruto as the main character, you follow him rise up the ninja ranks in his village, and you get to see this terrorist/assassination organization who are going and posing a threat to every village, and each village is there for themselves to their own military power, and we get to see how all these things interact, and there's always peace cannot be kept forever. So there's lots of wars, and we get to see how Naruto as a main character is changing lots of people and really bringing people which are bad, really making them good again. And we get to see all these different ideologies clash. For instance, one of the best villains in the whole series, Pain, who he'd pretty much gone and killed almost every single main character. He did it for peace, which is something you don't really have in many other types of media, which is just absolutely insane. The only other anime I can think of which has this kind of layer of justice is Death Note. And the main thing about the story is that you can see a clear beginning, middle, and end. You get to see Naruto's progression as he's a kid, he's a teenager, he's an adult. It feels like a complete package. You get to see Naruto and his friend Sasuke as teenagers. They're kind of separating as they're both going for their own stories, and after they come together and the ends, which is really satisfying because Naruto is really about achieving peace. The whole part of Naruto is about Naruto growing up, getting stronger, of course, because it's a shonen, and just achieving peace. And this leads me on to my third point, which is the animation type slash the art style. And now Naruto, when it wants to be, is absolutely beautiful. Naruto, very often, apart from the fillers, is absolutely gorgeous. Every single one of the characters, especially in part 1, looks so much different from each other one. In part 2, they kind of lose a bit that, but they're still very distinct. Not just that, but their characteristics, everything. The thing which really attracts people to Naruto, especially for me, was the Naruto world, the ninja system. Everything looks so gorgeous. The Hidden Leaf Village. Naruto feels like a world with such deep lore just by looking at it. You could just get invested in the Naruto world since it's so deep, it's so packed with everything. And the thing that really just sets Naruto apart is that it does the fight scenes so damn beautifully. For instance, fights such as Naruto vs Sasuke, Kakashi vs Obito, as it's flickering from their past selves as they get lighter to then their current selves fighting. It's a tragic story between two former friends, and everything looks so beautiful. And that's one of the things about Naruto, is that it really portrays the ninja world very well. As for instance, there's a war arc, and in the war arc of Naruto, everything is darker, and you can really tell how they really change their color palettes, and it's just a really nice thing to look at. So the fourth point for why I love Naruto so much is Naruto's emotions. Oh my gosh, does Naruto just really hit you in the feels. Whether it's the OSTs in the background, which just really bring the emotional tension, or just the perfectly animation. For instance, in the Itachi Shinden, we had an episode which was animated completely with different reds and blacks, and all those colors just really added to the effect. Also in Naruto isn't one of those anime which just doesn't kill off main characters, such as Neji die, and every single time they die, it's impactful and it goes straight to the point. For instance, the most emotional death for me at least was Jiraiya's death. Jiraiya's death really just hit me hard, as Jiraiya really just did what he wanted as a ninja, and just was so much of an example, dying a hero. And it's that kind of things which you don't really get in many of a shonen series, is that characters actually die and there is an emotional tension. And that's really just what really elevates Naruto above so many more anime. But the fifth point of why I love Naruto so much is Naruto's plot twists. Now that Naruto's plot twists everywhere. For instance, the biggest one of these is where it turns out Itachi was a good guy. Itachi, the man that Sasuke was trying to kill his whole life training, was actually doing everything for Sasuke's sake. And this kind of plot twist happened everywhere. For instance, the fact that the masked man naming to be Madara is actually Obito, Kakashi's long lost friend. Everything really makes sense. And the thing that Naruto does as well is for instance with Pain and lots of other villains, first of all it shows them off as a bad guy, and then once you realize why they're doing what they're doing and why they've got their reasons, you start to sympathize with them. For instance, I was really sympathizing with the Akatsuki, and the Akatsuki are actually all my favorite Naruto characters. For instance, my favorite being Itachi, Pain, and then Kisame. Naruto is just one of those shows when things happen which you really don't expect to happen. People which you think are gonna fight don't fight. For instance, when the first time when Sasuke and Naruto really went against each other and, on top of the rooftops, you really thought they're gonna go all out, but they didn't. There's lots of things which you don't expect. For instance, character deaths happen all of a sudden. Like, I wasn't expecting Gaara to die, even though he was brought up, it was a powerful moment. But anyway guys, this video took so long to make, so please, if you enjoyed it, please like, comment down below what you'd like me to do next, make sure to subscribe, and that was Heijugon. Peace out.
羽ばたいたら戻らないと言って目指したのは青い青いあの